Let's look at this question here, which was taken from 2006 paper 1 question 11 modified. I believe this was taken from one of the school tutorial, Hua Chong Institution. Let's look at do this proficiently. So we're given this series here, summation, sigma notation. So we are given that r cube, the sum of r cube is given by 1/4 of 4n squared bracket n plus 1 square, right? So we are told to show this guy here. Okay, so shouldn't be an issue. I think we just start from left hand side. I think firstly understand what is the series. What is this? What is this guy? The one given. So if I were to expand this guy to be 1 cube plus 2 cube all the way to n cube. Okay, and this will give us 1/4 n square n plus 1 square. All right. Now let's look at. Well, I'm gonna start from left hand side. Then we're going to show right hand side. Okay, what this tells us is actually this guy inside is actually even number. Right, 2n. 2n running number is always 2n plus 1 is odd. 2n is just even, right? So if I write this in sigma notation, this will give me very handily. This will give us summation of 2r cube. Your r starts from 1, then you end with n, right? So if you imagine this is r equals to 1, r equals to 2, r equals to 3, and this is r equals to n. Great. Then once this is done, what we're going to do is actually just because we were given this, right here, we're given this, so meaning we have r cube, but we do not have the 2 there, so bring out the 2. Shouldn't be an issue. This will be r equals to 1 2 cube r cube, then 2 cube is 8, so 2 cube, bring it out. Then here we're just gonna replace the formula in the left, this one given to us. There you go. Then we're just gonna simplify this. This will be 2n squared n plus 1 square equals to the right hand side shown. Great. Then let's look at the hence part, hence or otherwise. So like I said, if you're not sure, just expand this. This is actually running odd number, right? So I'm going to write it down first and see what this entails. So if I were to expand this will be 1, when r is 1 cube. Then that will be, if 2, this will be 3 cube. This is an odd number running up, right? So the last term will be 2n minus 1 cube. Okay, and previously we already have this guy here, so I'm gonna write it down. In fact, I also have got this guy here, so let's just write that down. So if you list everything down and try to examine each of this, you realize that for the one that we want to find, 1 3 5 cube to 2n minus 1, is actually the missing term. Is actually this over here. Okay, so essentially what we need to do is taking this guy minus off the even term, right? Because if it's r cube, it's actually all the terms from 1 cube, 2 cube, all the way to n cube. So if you want the odd number, what we need to do is just minus it off. Okay, minus this guy off. But the problem is this ends at n cube, so we need to do something about this guy, because this is until 2n, right? So yeah, what do we do there? So what we need to do is actually very simple. Instead of stopping at n, okay, we just gonna stop it at 2n then. Okay, we stop this at 2n, we'll get this as 2n cube. Right, so we start at 2n cube. So if you were to take 1 minus of 2, okay, we will definitely get what we want, which is the sum of the odd cubes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so this is what I'll do. I'll stop at 2n cube here. So this, I'll just put a 2n here, and then I'll start at 2n cube. So if I were to take 1 minus of 2, I will get 3. Okay, that's the idea there. So you can see very clearly that's what we're gonna do. Maybe I write it down like that, spaced out. So if I were to end at 2n for the r cube, I will end at 2n cube, and I have a term before it's 2n minus 1. Okay, then for what we got just now, which is even cubes, we add it up, we get this. So what we're gonna do is just minus them out. So this will eventually give me the sum of all the because you minus them out, 1 minus 2, this will minus off, this will minus off. Okay, so that's what we need to do. That will give us plus 5 cube all the way to 2n minus 1 cube, which is what we want to find. Okay, so I'll write it down. Okay, that's that. So this guy, we get this over here. We just gonna use 2n and replace the 2n in, because this is given to us, right? So I'm gonna just replace 2n here, 2n and 2n here. Whereas for this guy, we already found the second one, we found it really. So I'm just gonna use the formula. We were told to simplify, so I'm gonna just factorize for the 1/3 n out. I copied the wrong formula, sorry. So need to simplify, so I'm going to factorize the n square out. Okay, once you simplify, you get the answer. So that's how I do this question here provisionally. If you have any questions at all, please do let us know, and I'll see you in the next question.